What's up, guys? I'm Brooks.
I'm Joe.
This is another episode of Cantina Reviews.
Today we're talking about Marvel's Phase 3.
Alright, so looking at the list here on the good old Wikipedia, so it's obviously confirmed information.
Yeah. Civil War started it, right?
Yeah, Civil War started it in May 2016.
Yeah, so this is the
Last
phase.
year.
The phase is in motion.
Yes, the phase has just begun, so everybody get excited. Then we had Doctor Strange. And the next one after that is early May is Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
I'm excited for that one.
As am I.
Big time. Doctor Strange,
I didn't
origin
see it.
story.
Yeah, it's like Guardians of the Galaxy is one of the more favorited movies
Yeah.
out of the newer Marvel stuff. So I feel, people are going to be way more excited for Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
It was just a great first movie. I think this one's going to be great as well.
All right, so after that, actually not too long after that, about 2 months later, we get Spider-Man Homecoming.
I'm really excited for this, too.
Yeah.
Because I really enjoy Spider-Man 1 and 2. The Tobey Maguire ones.
Right.
I really like those movies. Probably one of the first superhero movies I got real into. I liked X-Men when I was younger. And then, Spider-Man came out and it was a big deal.
Right.
1 and 2 were really great movies. 3,
I kind of like how they're portraying the new Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Like he's like a kid, he's just starting out, he's heard of the Avengers, he's got these powers, so he kind of wants to be one of them. So
Yeah.
I think it's cool, like, how they're going to show him in this new universe.
And he's like, I think, like, Amazing Spider-Man, the whole idea was like, oh, it's going to be more like comic book Spider-Man. But they were okay, they weren't horrible.
No.
The Amazing Spider-Man, the first one was, like, fine. The second one was just too overpacked, but there's, like, 3 villains in it. It still didn't quite tap into that comic book Spider-Man.
Right.
But Civil War, the little bit of Spider-Man you get is, like, he is straight off the pages.
Right, yeah,
like,
I
we're
kinda
just,
like
like,
that.
fun
Like,
and joking around, and
yeah.
he's a kid, and he's, like, a nerd, and, you know.
So then after that, in November of this year, we have Thor Ragnarok, another flagship movie for them. Not one of the kind of lesser movies, like the Doctor Strange, kind of just a movie to kind of establish something.
Right.
This is one of the more movies that are going to further the universe. Like, stuff's going to happen.
Right.
It's going to shape everything.
Right, because, obviously Civil War did that, but, Doctor Strange, just, like, an origin story. Guardians of the Galaxy, amazing, but, like, its own thing right now.
Right. Same thing with Spider-Man. It's going to be more of an origin-y,
Yeah.
an orgy type.
An orgy type movie.
Yeah, an orgy type movie.
So we'll get Thor Ragnarok, which is supposedly going to really shape what's going to happen in the universe. We did another video about Ragnarok, where we get into the rumors behind that a little more in depth. It's almost like we just did it.
Yeah, it's real weird.
It seems like we did that video minutes ago.
And then kicking off next year in 2018 in February, we have the Black Panther movie, which in my opinion, I feel like that's a little late, just because we were just introduced to him.
Yeah.
And Civil War, I feel like, what's that, 2 years, year and a half, something like that? Over a year. Over a year until we see something
Which
from
is
Black
surprising
Panther.
because of how good he was.
Yeah, he was good. People loved him.
Civil War, it did a really good job of introducing characters in, not a bogged down way.
No.
You kind of got Black Panther's kind of origin as it was moving.
Yeah.
And he was just, a really, you got emotionally connected to a character, real quick.
Right.
So, they fast-tracked the crap out of Spider-Man.
Yeah.
So you think they would have bumped up Black Panther.
Right, yeah. You figured Black Panther would have been, this year. Maybe in place of Guardians of the Galaxy 2. I'm not sure how much Guardians of the Galaxy 2 is going to further anything along. But Black Panther, we were just introduced to him last year.
Also, because in Ultron, Claw is introduced, which is a major Black Panther villain. So, they've been setting the...
Yeah.
They've been setting, the
stage for it.
Yeah.
Huh.
But it's still kind of... bleh. But, we still got some time.
Yeah,
Unfortunately. I'm looking forward to that one.
Yeah, once again, not a flagship movie for them. But at the same time, I feel like it's one of the more... pertinent ones that we see.
Well, also, since they found a way to make Bucky still be important.
Yeah.
And which I know a lot of people like the Winter Soldier. I'm kind of tired of the whole save Bucky thing.
Yeah.
Yet again, now the Black Panther is in charge of making sure Bucky is fine. So I'm sure that will come into play.
Why can't Bucky just be normal? They can't just unbrainwash him or something.
Right, there's got to be a way.
Yeah. There's a way for Thor to get from another universe to us.
It would be cool to see Steve Rogers show up in Black Panther.
Yes.
Because the cameos, I mean, like, they seem to have some decent amount of leeway with them lately because, Hulk's going to show up in Ragnarok, and we just found out Doctor Strange is going to show up in Ragnarok.
Right.
So maybe Steve Rogers comes into play in Black Panther at some point.
But is Black Panther an origin story, like before Civil War, or is it going to be a between Civil War
I don't
and
believe
something
so.
else?
I think it's after.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there could be a lot more cameos, like Thanos again.
You
haven't seen too much
a
of
nice
him.
little post-credits clip of Thanos brushing his teeth.
Brushing his teeth and asking someone to get Listerine, getting
Yeah.
upset and going to get it himself. So after Black Panther, we have a flagship movie in May of 2018, which is Avengers Infinity War.
Oh, that comes out that soon.
Yeah.
I thought it was later.
Very soon next year, we'll see Infinity War.
Well, then in that
they've
case...
been in May. Normally the Avengers movies.
Yeah, you're right.
May or June.
In that case, maybe Black Panther will be a little more pertinent to the story. If it's the one that comes up right before Infinity Wars.
Right, yeah, maybe it'll... Alright, so Infinity Wars, looking to be a good one.
It should be pretty big. We'll finally get Thanos.
Finally. Maybe.
Possibly.
Maybe it'll be his army.
It'll be
He won't
someone
in it.
else, yeah.
Yeah, he'll just have someone else lead it.
Yeah.
He'll be behind the scenes after the credits, you know?
Yeah, we're looking to get a nice mix of everyone so far.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I feel like everyone's just been so excited to see mostly the Guardians of the Galaxy interact with the Avengers.
Yeah.
It'll be really cool.
Well, yeah, everybody was excited to see Ant-Man kind of interact with them, and now it's going to be the Guardians of the Galaxy interacting with them. And then not too long after that, about 2 months later, July of 2018, we have Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Which is cool. That was not... originally, there was no plan for a sequel.
No, and I mean, here it is. I think people are going to be excited. People widely received Ant-Man as a good movie. They just like the change of pace from the normal Marvel movies that we were used to seeing. You know, it's a very light and funny, kind of more comedic side. He wasn't already a superhero. He wasn't rich.
But I liked... he wasn't, like, trying to be a superhero. They
No,
were just trying to,
yeah.
like, steal a thing.
Yeah, exactly.
And, like, I like that, like, no pun intended, but it was literally, like, a scaled-down movie.
Yeah.
You know? Like,
Yeah,
it was
like
a
one of the-
small, contained plot, and that was really it. And, like, it could have been a one and done. Everyone was really kind of bummed out that we didn't get to see Evangeline Lilly more in action. So, I mean, now it sounds like we get to see that. Ant-Man and the Wasp. So that'll be
So I mean, I'm definitely waiting for that one. Ant-Man was one of the first ones, other than Guardians of the Galaxy, where I was like, you know, I really liked that movie. You know, it was just because it was just so different.
Yeah.
It was different from the typical run-of-the-mill kind of, this is the Marvel superhero.
Right.
You know? And as far as the list goes that's out now, the next movie would be 2019.
So that's how many in 2018? 3?
In 2018 we have 3. 2017 we have 3.
Okay.
So I think it'd be safe to say we might see another one added earlier, maybe in 2019, or maybe one later in 2018.
Yeah.
But it looks like in March of 2019 we have Captain Marvel.
So yeah, she's gonna be played by Brie Larson, and I think she's gonna be introduced in Infinity Wars, which will be cool. They do like the same kind of thing they did in Civil War. They introduced
Black
a couple
Panther.
people. I like that they're doing that. They're not totally relying on origin stories. You can throw in some origins amongst a bigger story.
Right, yeah, and kind of explain it through that. And then after that on this list we have May of 2019. So once again, only a couple months later, we just have a Untitled Avengers sequel.
Well, yeah, so what's interesting about that is originally it was going to be Infinity Wars Part 1, Infinity Wars Part 2. And everyone's like freaking out, looking at Chris Evans and Robert Downey Jr.'s contracts. They can't be in both of them.
Well, even
So,
then,
the Russo brothers have since gone back on that. And so that was kind of just a working title. They're not planning for that to be 2 movies now. It's going to be like Avengers 3 is Infinity Wars, and Avengers 4 is going to be something else.
All right, I think that'd be pretty cool. I think people will receive that a little bit better.
I think so.
Rather than waiting a year to find the ending.
The whole split the movie thing, it worked kind of for Harry Potter, and then everyone just jumped on that train.
And then that's it for Phase 3, and it looks like all we have now for Phase 4, unknown phase. Well, there would be Phase 4.
Whatever number that is.
Yeah, whatever
After
number
3.
4 is.
I mean, after 3, I'm guessing they'll go with 4.
Yeah, maybe.
What
That's
if
still
they-
an unknown phase.
What if they
confirmed.
just pulled like a crazy thing and they just went into the future and it was like Phase 7?
Yeah, we were like, whoa!
Whoa.
Like a Star Wars thing, Episode 4. What happened to the first 3?
Yeah.
And the first one for that is July 5th, 2019. Obviously, that'll change. Is Spider-Man Homecoming 2? I don't imagine it'll be called Spider-Man Homecoming 2.
Yeah, maybe like Spider-Man Senior Prom. That comes up.
Yeah,
Homecoming.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have the Homecoming, then you have Senior Prom. So probably
Yeah.
Senior Prom or Spider-Man Graduation.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so we have that. I don't know. At that point, he'll be old enough to graduate. So.
Yeah. Prediction-wise, I imagine we get a third Guardians of the Galaxy at some point.
Yeah.
More Black Panther, I would assume.
Talk about some other things that Marvel's really doing. We got some new shows. So Marvel's Inhumans just started.
So that was originally going to be a movie.
Yeah.
That was supposed to start off the Phase 4, I think, originally.
Didn't that come out of Agents? How about that? Didn't that come out of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., the Inhumans?
Yeah.
They came out of that, and I guess they're their own line. Then we have Marvel's Damage Control, whatever that is.
I don't know what that is.
As far as Netflix goes, we have Iron Fist. As far as ones that I didn't know about were Iron Fist, The Defenders, and The Punisher.
Yeah, Punisher has a show.
Yeah, I feel like, The Punisher has a wide following, for them to be actually doing something on that. A freeform series, we have Marvel's Cloak and Dagger. And then a pilot only, we have Marvel's Most Wanted, whatever that is.
So yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what Marvel has up on deck.
Or at least as far as Wikipedia is concerned.
Yeah, we could be totally wrong. They seem to change it a lot.
Yeah.
Could change some more.
I can go in and change it.
I mean, overall, it seems like we're pretty excited for the movies they have coming out.
Yeah, definitely. At least as far as the ones that are confirmed. Yeah. They're definitely pretty cool, definitely highly anticipated movies.
So, as always, you could check out reviews, debates, product reviews, book reviews, more on our channel.
Yeah.
You can follow us on all the social medias, basically.
The mages.
Yeah, and, yeah.
So once again, I'm Brooks,
I'm Joe.
and this has been another episode of Cantina Reviews. How's it going, guys? I'm Marty McFly.
I'm Joe.
How's it going today, guys? No, I say that. I've said that.
I said it a lot.
Yeah, so.
What's up, y'all?
Yeah. What up, Snoop Dogg?